Houston. Houston, we have a problem. DJ Apollo has landed. I repeat, DJ Apollo has landed.
Hear me?
Greetings and salutations. You are listening to the Tales of Music and Film podcast. My name is Christian Taylor, and I want to personally thank you for clicking on today's episode. Now, this is an episode I have been dying to do. I am very, very excited about this one, ladies and gentlemen, because today I finally have a guest on the show after a very long time. And this guest, she is making her debut on my show, and she is someone very, very special to me. And what is your name?
Hello, my name is Channing Taylor.
My little sister is making her first appearance on the podcast. It's nice to meet you, Channing.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good.
So, we've had a very exciting morning. We literally just got back from the town coffee shop. I take her and my little brother there every Saturday morning. Or sometimes she gets grumpy and she's like, I don't want to leave the house. I want to stay here in my pajamas and just be Miss Lazy. But
Hey.
Oh, what? Sorry, I had to. But anyway, yeah, I got a coffee. She got her energy drink. She's happy now because I'm the money guy. That's why she likes having me around, because I have all the money.
That's not true. I like to hang out with you a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, but she had her she had a dance recital last night. She's a 5th grader this year, and her and her class had a dance recital, and we all went to that, and she did fantastic. The whole show was amazing. So
We worked very hard on it. I trained my dad for like 3 months, and we worked very hard on it, and I'm very proud of myself.
yeah, you should be. You and your classmates, everybody did a great job. It was a great show. You guys should be proud. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff going on, and I brought this idea up to her last week, and she was really wanting to do it. So we're going to be covering Wednesday Season 2, because Channing is by far the biggest Wednesday fan that I know. Every birthday and Christmas, I always make sure to find her Wednesday-themed stuff, because she loves it. I forget, so how did you watch the first season when it came out in 22?
Yeah, I did. I watched it with you whenever I did.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, she's loved the show, ever since it came out, and she's really a big fan of Jenna Ortega, and I am too, because I actually got introduced to Jenna with the Scream movies. Scream 5 and 6 was my introduction to her. Channing's watched a lot of her stuff. Like, I remember we went to the theater to see Beetlejuice 2 together. She really enjoyed that because it had Jenna in it. Now, I remember there is a superhero... not superhero. Wasn't there a movie you watched with this family with Jenna as the daughter, and it's like Yes Day or something?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a Netflix movie It's a Netflix movie, and it's like called Yes Day, and it's really funny.
Yeah, I remember like a couple years ago you were watching that on your tablet when we were going on vacation somewhere. Yeah, and so season 2 literally just came out this year, and her and I watched both seasons together, because I wanted to rewatch season 1 because I wanted kind of like a recap of what was going on, because it's crazy to think that we had to wait 3 years for season 2, but I think it was well worth the wait. And we had a great time. And do you want to share the funny story of how you and I kept cringing? Channing and I kept cringing a lot because of the the teenage romance with Wednesday and Tyler. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Don't you remember, like, every time, like, one of those scenes came up, it's like you grabbed a pillow, you put your face in it, and you're, like, screaming. You're like, oh my god!
And I'm really just like, oh my goodness, this is so cringy!
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, please, I want it to end. Yeah, that was funny. And, Yeah, we had a great time, and watching the second season together was a lot of fun. And I believe you said you enjoyed season 2 more than 1, right?
Yeah, I did. I just think it's like a lot more better that, and a good thing because they have a lot of the teenage romance in it, like the season 1 did. So, but I really enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think one of the main complaints that I remember from season 1 was that I guess fans weren't too fond of the love triangle thing that was going on with Wednesday between Xavier and Tyler.
Yeah.
And I can understand that. I mean, like, so you weren't a fan of, like, were you a fan of those of that stuff?
No, I did not like it. It was very cringy, like season 1.
Oh. Yeah, so not a big fan of, like, romance stuff, huh?
Not really. I'm not that big of a fan of it, like, at all.
So yeah, season 2 seemed to have basically kind of dropped that. Tyler is still a main character in the story, but they kind of like gave the romance thing a rest. It seems.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah, they better not do that again in season 3. I hope not.
I hope they do it just to troll you.
No, they better not.
So, Channing? How would you rate season 2 then? So if you had to give it out of 10, what would you give it?
I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. There's only one thing I did pretty like about it. It was that love triangle, but if that wasn't in there, I'll give it a 10 out of 10, but I'm just going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, wait, the love triangle was in the first season.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So season 1, would you give it like a 9 out of 10? Like,
yeah, I'll give it a 9 out of 10, but season 2, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I liked it a lot better than the season 1 version.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think for me, for season 1, I give it an 8 out of 10. Season 2, I might have to give a 9. I really did. I liked it a lot. I will admit, though, one thing about season 2 that I didn't like, this is another teen love thing, but I wasn't really a big fan of Enid's new relationship with that new guy.
Oh, I hated that guy so much. And also because he was dating a girl where he was living, but then he came here.
Mm-hmm.
And started dating Enid, and then, like, the girl came at the dance, and then it was ugly. I hated it.
Yeah, so I was kind of still there, too, but I thought it was really funny how you and I were, like, that last episode where Enid's, like, you know, telling, do you remember the name of the girl who goes invisible? Here,
Shoot, we forgot.
No, it's okay. I'll look it up. It's okay, but I thought it was funny how, and I think it was like the last episode of season 2, where she's like giving Enid a new list of boyfriends. She's like,
Wait,
you know what? I think I'm gonna take the Addams Family example and give dating a break. You and I are just like, thank you. You know.
We're just like, thank you. And also, I think the girl's name might be Agnes.
Yeah, it's Agnes.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Agnes is her name. Yeah, and I think you know, while we're talking about her, I think it's safe to say Agnes is like our favorite character this season.
I loved her. I loved her hair and everything. I even loved her dress that she wore. Even the dance scene I like that they did with Enid and Agnes, I loved that part. That was my favorite.
Yeah, I think it was really cool. So, I thought it was hilarious. Do you remember how that dance from season 1 with Wednesday was, like, all over the internet?
Yeah, it was all over the internet. I saw it everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And did you like the original dance scene, or do you think it was overrated?
I'm not quite sure. I kind of liked it, but I liked it at first, but after I saw it like everywhere, I'm just like, can we start with something else, please?
Yeah. It was all over. I mean, like, my gosh, man, on TikTok, it's like, how many girls were doing the dance? I mean, it was everywhere.
Yeah, they're like recreating it and everything. I'm just like, can we do something else, please? So I've already seen it all over the internet and stuff, and I'm just like, can we do something else?
Yeah, because I remember in 22, Jen Ortega was the host of Saturday Night Live, and they were poking fun of how insanely popular that dance had gotten. Jenna did this bit where, like, these guys were all dressed up as Wednesday on the stage, and she was there in her normal outfit. And She started doing the dance, but it was a really like, I am so over this. Like, she's like, oh my god.
Just like, can we be done with this? I would like to continue with something else, please.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny. So now here, I want to ask you a question. Now, do you think the dance in season 1 or the dance scene in season 2 is better?
I like season 2 a lot better.
Yeah. Oh yes.
I loved it.
Yeah. So
especially the song that they used, I just really liked it. I love it. Ever since that they used that sound that they did from Lady Gaga, I've been loving it ever since.
Oh, that was the Lady Gaga song, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was.
Do you remember the name of the song?
Oh, the Dead Dance.
Oh, the Dead Dance. Okay, I never did learn what the name of the song was. And yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, near the end of the season, I think it was episode 7, I think?
Probably.
Where the Nevermore school. So in the story of Wednesday, the main story takes place at Nevermore Academy, which is like a school for like outcast students,
like
who you know, they're all supernatural people basically.
Yeah.
You know, who couldn't function in normal public schools, so they were sent there instead. Throughout the story, you're learning more backstory about Wednesday and her family. Like, her parents went there, you know, and there's a lot of lore there. And in Season 2, Episode 7, Nevermore Academy has, like, this dance prom thing going on. And you find out the principal for Season 2 is, like, the main villain. And they had to... And Enid and... what was her name again?
Agnes.
Enid and Agnes had to come up with this distraction thing to do. So they did this dance number. And it was great. I mean, that dance scene, I think, has gotten so popular that Lady Gaga, like, not long after the show came out, Season 2, don't you remember, she did a concert recent, like not long after, and they ran up on stage and started doing the dance again. I got that concert. Like,
yeah, I saw the video a few days ago, and I thought that was awesome. I'm just like, what? She did that? That was crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was... Yeah, so Lady Gaga actually makes an appearance in Season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so
I thought...
she's that angel person that talked to Wednesday when she touched that grave.
Mm-hmm.
And like, she put her hand on the candle and stuff, and she's just like that white thingy that talks to her. I thought that was awesome. When I saw that, I'm just like, huh, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. And so, I'm trying to think, so there's an elephant in the room regarding the story, and for anyone who doesn't know, so you gotta look up the actor's name, but the actor who played Xavier, unfortunately, was fired from the show due to some, I guess, claims that he wasn't being a good person. So for Season 2, they axed him and the actor from the story. And a lot of people were big fans of Xavier's character. Like, I thought his character was pretty cool, but due to the allegations against him, they had to fire him from the show. And I gotta be honest, watching Season 2, it was great. But it felt like there was something missing, you know? Like, did you miss Xavier in Season 2?
Oh, yeah, I missed him. Like, I really liked him in Season 1, and then when I found out he wasn't going to be in Season 2, I was sad. But I'm kind of hoping that he's going to be in Season 3. I'm hoping maybe he's going to come, since they were wrong about him, like, being bad and stuff during the set. So I'm thinking that he might come back in Season 3, but I'm not quite sure. But I hope he comes back, because I really like his character.
Yeah, me too. And, you see, another thing about Season 2 that was driving me crazy was that the plot was kind of like trying to pretend that he wasn't around. I mean, like, literally in the first episode, we get that famous scene of when Wednesday, you know, literally burns that painting. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
So the new principal, like, unveils this painting of, like, Wednesday and her friends saving the school in the Season 1 finale, and they gave Wednesday, like, this big smile, and she was like, heck no. I don't know. She literally walks up to the stand and she's like, do not put me on a pedestal. I will burn it down. And then she burns the painting. It's like, Xavier wasn't in the painting. I mean, he was there. He helped.
I know, like, they should have put him in the painting, but ever since that thing happened, they just didn't put him in the painting. They're just like, nobody will notice, even though everybody noticed.
Yeah, exactly. And then, he is mentioned in the story, because I think it was like episode 2 or 3, he sends a painting to Wednesday and Enid about a vision that he saw. Mm-hmm. And the other thing that drove me crazy was that, so in the season 1 finale, Xavier gives Wednesday a cell phone.
Yeah.
And I thought that maybe she was going to use it this season. I mean, no. She throws it in a boiling pot of water.
Because she's like, I hate this thing. I am putting it in the water. Because
Xavier's like, I tried texting you, but I guess you didn't keep the phone I gave you. So he had to mail it to him. I mean, it's like, geez, did you have to... Don't do Xavier like that. Like
he's just trying to be nice. Don't just put it in boil water just to do something else. Like, at least use it for a bit to see how it's like. If you don't like it, then just give it to someone else or give it back to him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it feels like this season was trying so hard to make us forget that Xavier was around. You know, because after the painting scene, I mean, we never hear anything from him ever again for the rest of the season. You know,
and I was really sad about that.
Yeah, and the only thing that we learn is that he was transferred to a different school. But I mean, like, another thing to keep in mind with the story itself, I mean, it's like, I don't blame him for doing that. 'Cause I mean, like, imagine being his parents, and it's like your son was framed for murder because of Wednesday. I mean, like, I'm sure his image and reputation was probably, destroyed, because Wednesday kind of like jumped the gun and automatically thought that he was the killer, but she was wrong.
Yeah,
and she never even
boyfriend.
Yeah, it was Tyler, and it's like Wednesday. We never got a scene of her being like, "Hey, I'm sorry that I almost ruined your life, and I'm sorry I almost framed you for murder."
Like, you should have done like something big, and plus you should have eyed Xavier first. Your boyfriend first, because then when you kissed him in that scene in season 1, that's how you found out and ran away. And now you just made it cause a lot more problems. And whenever she found out, I'm just like, girl, we've been trying to tell you ever since season 1.
Yeah.
Ever since episode 1.
Yeah, exactly. Season 1, the whole time you're just kind of like, she kept going after Xavier. Like, Xavier was trying to help her that whole season. And she just kept being awful to him. Like,
even on the last part he was in, they like just like hugged each other, then boom, they're gone. I'm just like, don't be...
Yeah. So, yeah, I was really bummed that he wasn't in the season. And like you said, I'm hoping maybe the actor would come back in 3, but we'll see what happens. So the story, season 1, I think, did a really good job of, like, introducing us to the new characters. I mean, this show has a really great cast, don't you think so?
Oh, yeah, I love the cast.
Now, I think I already know the answer. Who's your favorite character?
I like Wednesday and Enid. I like both of them. They're like good friends, and I love both their characters.
Yeah, so I would argue, I think it's fair to say, I think the main important thing in this story is the friendship between Wednesday and Enid.
Yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know, so Enid's a character that literally gets introduced in the first episode of season 1.
Mm-hmm.
She's basically written to be, she's like Wednesday's complete opposite.
Yeah.
You see, Wednesday's like all dark, gothy, she hates color. Enid's the exact opposite. She's huggy, loves being around people, she talks all the time.
She loves K-pop music, we all know that.
Yeah, and she's really energetic, and I think she likes attention, and yeah, Wednesday's the exact opposite. She hates...
And remember that episode where they switched? I loved that episode. And remember that part? Well, Wednesday, Enid is dressed as Wednesday, and she just, gets in the colorful outfit. And while she's dancing, she got infected. And Enid's just like, oh, dang, she actually is allergic to color.
Yeah,
and then she, has stuff all over her face. She just passed out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw that, I'm just like, oh, my goodness gracious.
Yeah, so I would argue, so you would think that's the... Do you think that was the best episode of season 2?
Yes, I loved it.
Yeah, I really like that episode as well. You know, it's kind of funny, I've noticed, with a lot of, like, shows now, I think a lot of shows always feature, like, this episode where, like, characters switch bodies, you know, and they learn what that character's life is like that they don't know about, you know?
Exactly. And then Wednesday, whenever she was in Enid, she found out that her boyfriend was cheating.
Yep.
And I loved it whenever she found out, because she's just like, talked in his language, and she's just like, do you understand that? And she just left. I'm just like, oh, he got roasted.
Yeah, I know, because in that episode, so yeah, for people who don't know, in season 2, near the end, Wednesday and Enid's friendship was starting to go a little sour because they were just not doing a good job of trying to see each other's perspective, especially like Wednesday. She was so consumed with solving, you know, this case that she wasn't making time for Enid.
Exactly. Like, you need to make time for your friends, because you need to, like, hang out with them a lot, because you don't usually see Enid during the summer.
Yeah, exactly. And an episode now is the episode 6, I believe, is the Switch episode. So in that episode, Wednesday does something like the spirit told her not to do.
Yeah.
And she goes to, like, this grave to speak to this spirit to try to get her abilities back to where she can see, like, visions of the future.
Yeah.
But when she does this, there is a ramification for it. She had
to hold the candle and not let go for, like, some minutes.
Yeah, and then Enid walks up and tells her, you know, like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be out here. Like, it's curfew time, you know, and
Dun, 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 dun.
and then they both pass out, and then they wake up the next morning, and they've switched bodies, and I love.
Wednesday's like, ah! Meanwhile, Enid's just like, oh my goodness, Enid's just like, ah!
Yeah. Wednesday's in Enid's body, and then she looks in the mirror. Oh no. And then Enid's in Wednesday's body, and she literally wakes up screaming.
She's like, ah! Oh my goodness gracious! Get me out of this body, I feel so cold. Ugh.
And I'm all warm and clammy. I'm a werewolf. We're warm-blooded creatures.
And I'm just like, now you know.
Yeah, now you know how I feel.
Exactly. And also another thing, I'm really happy about the plot that happened at the end of the episode, where Wednesday's grandma goes under to find Aunt Ophelia. And when I found out about that, and I'm just like, no way, she's still alive.
Yeah.
And she wrote on the wall, Wednesday must die. I'm just like, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, we're setting up for season 3, and season 3 has been greenlit. Next, Netflix confirmed we got a season 3.
Well, duh, it has to have season 3 because what's happening at the end of the episode, and then Wednesday has now have to look for Enid because she's lost in the woods and she's now turned into a werewolf because she's an alpha and now she can't turn back because she was saving Wednesday from under the tree where she got buried.
Yeah, so in the season 2 finale, so throughout this season we learned something. So so Enid is a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
And her parents are kind of neglectful towards her, and her relationship with her parents is kind of estranged, if that makes sense. They're not very close.
Yeah.
And in season 1, throughout the first season, you learn that Enid hasn't had her first transformation yet.
Yeah, not yet. But then
it finally happens.
After she has that fight with what's his name?
Tyler.
Yeah, when she has that fight with Tyler, then that's how she turns, and then she turned back. And at that end of the scene, Enid and Wednesday hug, and I love that part. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, that was the best part in the entire show. It's like Wednesday's one and only time she's hugged somebody.
I know, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, because I'm just like touched. Hearted. I love that part, and I was just like, we're tearing up a little bit, so I'm just like, don't, just like, My gosh, that's
Yeah.
a sweet moment.
It's so sweet, right? Yeah, exactly. And so we learned. So Tyler was the main villain of the first season, and you find out he was this like beast creature,
Yes.
and Enid finally turns into a werewolf in the season 1 finale, and her and Tyler have this giant fight, and then you find out her first transformation was under a blood moon. And you find out in season 2 that that's a clue that you might be an alpha.
And turns out she is an alpha. And also another thing about Tyler, that his mom is alive.
Yeah, in season 2 you find out that his mom was alive. We thought in season 1 she was dead. But in season 2, Wednesday and Oh, go ahead.
She was just like under a dungeon, like Carrie using for like testing and stuff, and she was like really sad and like stuck under the dungeon and stuff, and then suddenly they meet each other. Then she runs away. Then Tyler just pushed Wednesday down and stuff, and all that happened. Then it was just really crazy.
Yeah, so in season 2, there's episodes where you find out that there is this this elementary ward building that houses a lot of crazy people, and Wednesday had to find a way to get into that building to talk to someone.
Yeah.
I forget who it was. Who did she need to talk to?
She wanted to talk to that old man because he could see the future, I believe.
Oh yeah, so she needed to talk to that guy, and she convinced her Uncle Fester
to do that.
To get into that facility and try to find him and let her know where he is and how to get to him.
And obviously he got it, and he told them that the clue is that whatever that girl's name actually is a dungeon under the place, and that's where they found Tyler's mom.
Yeah, because Wednesday was looking through they find this secret room that has these secret inmates that no one else knew about. They were locked away, and Wednesday and Fester were opening each door trying to find the person, and then they find her in the cell, and then they just let her go.
I know, and everyone escaped from that jail. That's even the worst part.
Yeah, all the inmates got out, and then we get that last shot of Tyler as a monster literally grabs Wednesday and literally chugs her out the window, and she falls.
I bet he used all of his anger, just go I hate you.
Yeah, just threw her out the window. That was crazy.
It was just crazy.
And
then another thing, now they met each other. And then another thing, Tyler's mom's uncle is still alive too, and he was friends with Wednesday's father and stuff, and all that lore happened. And another thing that we found out, he the guy's thing's original owner.
Yes, a very famous character in the Addams family is Thing. He's a walking hand, and we never know where he comes from. And you'll learn in season 2 that he was originally attached to this guy. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, me either. I think you should look that up on your phone.
But he went to school. He went to Nevermore Academy with Morticia and Mr. Addams. And he tricked Mr. Addams. So he was trying. So you'll learn that his sister, Tyler's mom, she's a beast too.
Yeah.
And apparently you learn in season 2 that each time you transform into the beast, it causes health problems for your human body, and she's dying. Mm-hmm. And in season 2 you find out, back when they were in No More Academy, her brother built this machine to try to save her, but he needed to sacrifice someone, and he tricked Mr. Addams into being the sacrifice.
Yeah, because he has lightning powers, and the lightning on the chair, and then it just onto his sister, but then Mrs. Morticia comes in and just saves him from like getting like dying from like using all of his electrician out of his body. So then all that happened, and then he died, so they buried him under that gold tree.
Yeah, exactly. They buried him, or no one else would find him. And
Yeah.
oh, his name is Slurp. Or his real name is Isaac Knight.
Yeah.
Is the character's name.
But whenever Pugsley found him, because he accidentally put his hand where he was buried and like he electrocuted him back to life.
Yeah.
And do you remember that story from the first season about that guy from under the gold tree and stuff?
That was season 2. So I remember in season 2, we were given this really cool animated backstory of Isaac's character and what happened to him. And Pugsy's like, oh my gosh, I wonder if this is true. So he goes out to that tree and he accidentally touches the exact spot where he was buried and brought him back to life. You find out he has a mechanical heart device, and Pugsley turned it back on.
Because his other heart was like not working for him like at all. He was gonna die in a few days. But then while he was coloring, he invented a heart thingy that he can keep in his heart.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they got zipped back on his hand and stuff, and like they're like fighting, and then came back to life, and he's just like all over his body, just like went right on his heart, and took it out, dropped it, and he just died, and just like time is up.
Yeah, exactly. And so you find out that thing was his
original owner.
Original owner. And in the season 2 finale, Isaac was going to have Pugsley be the host this time to save his sister, but Wednesday, Morticia, and them managed to get up there in time, and they stopped the whole thing from happening.
Yeah.
And you actually learned that Mr. Adams, he lost his lightning powers after that first attempt.
Yeah.
Because in season 1, he just told Pugsley that the powers skipped him. But you actually learned, no, he did have the lightning ability, but he lost it because of that first attempt, because of what happened. And Thing is able to unattach himself from Isaac, and he's back to normal again. He decides to let go of learning where he comes from, and which is great.
Yeah, because now everything's good now, except now Wednesday has to look for Enid.
So yeah,
stuff, and I'm just really sad about that, because I bet Enid is like, where's Wednesday? She says she'll come and find me and stuff.
Well, yeah, so for people who don't know, so in the season 2 finale, something happens where Wednesday goes to confront Isaac, but she walks right into a trap, and they bury her alive in this grave, and Enid and the other girl, Agnes, they find her, they start digging, but they're not being fast enough. And Enid has been told if she transforms into a wolf one more time, it's permanent. She won't be able to change back. So, but she sacrifices her humanity, basically, turns back into a wolf, digs the grave, and gets Wednesday out before she suffocates. But then Enid runs off, and they never see her again. And then, like, the season 2 finale, it ends with
Wednesday trying to look for Enid.
Yeah, because
she's lost in the woods.
Yeah, exactly. And she is given this like security cam video of Enid like in the woods somewhere, and she's able to track down where that was taken. And Uncle Fester and her are getting the motorcycle.
Classic motorcycle.
You have to drive down there and find her, and then that's when we cut to Morticia's mother walking down to that secret cell where Morticia's sister is. Yeah, Aunt Ophelia. Yeah. And they actually did announce they have the actress cast for
Aunt Ophelia.
Yeah.
And we all thought it was Taylor Swift because it was Fate of Ophelia, but I thought it was her, but nope, turns out it's not. I never really had to find out about that, but I don't think she would even fit into the story anyway, so.
Yeah, Eva Green, she's a She's an actress. She's probably most famous for her role as the main Bond girl in Casino Royale. She played Vesper.
Yeah.
With Daniel Craig in 2006. That's probably her most famous movie, but that's how I know her.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eve Green has been cast to play Antophilia in season 3. But I think she looks the part. I think she'll do a very good job.
Yeah, I think she'll do pretty good. And I'm also wondering in season 3, what new characters are we gonna get in season 3?
Well, a lot of people were. I mean, honestly, I think it'd be cool. Do you remember the name of the furry character in the Addams Family?
I'm not quite sure. I don't remember.
Do you remember the original? So, me and Channing, we were Addams Family fans before the Wednesday show.
Yeah.
We were big fans of remember those 2 early 90s movies?
Yeah.
You know, another thing
I
about...
watched those a lot.
Yeah, I love those. And what I thought was really cool is that this show keeps bringing actors from those movies into this show.
I
Like,
know,
one of the
awesome.
things, like, so you find out... So, in season 1, the actress who played Wednesday in those 2 90s films...
Yeah, she played the villain.
Yeah,
the
she comes
plant
back.
girl.
Yeah, she comes back in season 1, and she's this plant teacher.
Lady.
Yeah, this plant lady, and she's all nice and friendly. But you
But
find
turns
out in the
out
season. Yeah, you find out in the season 1 finale.
She's the villain. And it was crazy.
Yeah, I just thought that was so cool that they did that.
And
you
then
know.
in season 2, they brought Doc from Back to the Future, but playing as the guy that has a robot, his head but not body.
Yeah, so Christopher Lloyd is the actor's name, and he played Christopher Lloyd was Uncle Fester in those 2 movies. In season 2, like you said, he plays this professor who's a head in a jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he dies, I think, in episode 5 or something.
Because Slurp eats him.
Yeah,
Eats
literally.
his brain, legit.
Yep.
But Doc, while he's sitting alone, I found something. I heard this little sound because, the Slurp was coming, but not yet, and I heard this little sound. Because you know that classic sound that's from Back to the Future?
Yeah, with the piano.
"Da-da-da."
Yeah. Da-da-da.
And I heard that, and I'm just like, that's a Back to the Future reference, and I'm just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
That's a Back to the Future reference, and I caught it.
Yeah, I just thought that was so funny that you caught that. It's like, Channing is cultured in pop culture. I'm so proud of her. You know, I was so proud of you.
Because we are big fans of Back to the Future too, especially Connor. He loves it so much.
Oh yeah, all 3 of us have watched the Back to the Future films religiously.
Yeah, we even have all the 3 movie DVDs, and I've seen it a million times. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, and we all went to the theater together.
To watch
The first one
because it was playing for the celebration of 60 years of playing.
Yeah, 40 years since it came out.
So they played in movie theaters, and we watched that, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, there is this. You know what I want. I think this would be a good cutaway to talk about things we could want in season 3.
Yeah.
Now, if season 3, if Nevermore Academy happens to be reopened,
Yeah.
you know what I want. You know the actress who played Morticia in in the 2 movies.
Mhm.
I want her to be the principal.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Is she still alive?
Yeah, she still acts.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah,
The
she's
guy that played the dad, he died. I found out about that. But
Yeah.
she's still alive. A lot of the actors are not alive anymore, so
yeah, but I think it'd be cool if
she was the principal.
if she plays the principal. I think that would be cool.
Because in season 1, they had a girl principal, but then she died because something happened to her. I forgot. But then in season 2, they had a guy as the principal. But I think in season 3, I think they should have a girl because that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, so that character I was talking about earlier, he's all furry, Cousin It.
Oh
Like,
I think we should have him.
Yeah, I think in season 3 it'd be cool if they could get him in. We haven't seen him yet, and he's a very famous character in the Addams Family.
Because they also added him in the cartoon cartoon Addams Family movies.
I remember that, and so far in the show we've had Gomez, Mr. Adams, Wednesday, Thing, Pugsley, Lurch, Morticia. We've seen all that, but we haven't seen it yet. He's the only.
He's the perfect character to add it to it. We need to have him in there.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what? I think? I told you about this before, but you know what I think would be a cool episode for season 3? Time travel.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Can you imagine how funny it would be? Because, like, in both seasons, like, Wednesday hates, because her mom, Morticia, was very famous in Nevermore when she went to school there. Can you imagine if Wednesday, like, accidentally did something and she, like, goes back in time to when her mom was going to school there?
Mm-hmm.
And she
just beats her
and like, she has to hang out with her. You know, can you imagine how funny that would be?
That would be crazy.
I think that would be a very cool idea for an episode. Now, is there anything you would want, Channing?
I would love to have, like, an episode where, like, all the family has, like, a party at their house. And then we find out about, like, Wednesday's, like, cousins and stuff. And I think that'd be really cool. Then Enid gets invited and stuff. And it's just, like, crazy and everything. I just think that'd be really cool to see.
Oh, sure. So you would like to have an episode where they go to the Addams Family house?
Yeah.
Oh, because we haven't really seen it that much, have we?
Yeah.
It's
And I like it, like, for them to have, like, a party at their house, and then we can see all Wednesday's, like, cousins and, like, aunts and everyone. I'll just love to see that.
You know what they could do? I think that'd make for a cool episode. It's like, maybe, like, halfway through the season, the kids, like, go home for, like, Christmas break or something.
Yeah, and then we can, see the Addams Family Christmas tree and stuff, and that would just be so cool.
Yeah, and then maybe, like, Wednesday's like, you want to spend Christmas with me and my family or something?
And that would be so cool. And also, I think that'd be really cool if we see an episode of, like, Enid's house. Like, that'd be really cool.
Because we've only seen her parents one time in season 1. Like, we didn't see them at all in season 2. So it'd be kind of cool if... I think it'd be cool if, like, Wednesday and Enid could learn each other's, like, family.
Yeah, that'd be
family
really
lives.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think. I don't know. It makes you wonder, so, do you think that Aunt Ophelia will be, like, the main villain in season 3?
I'm not quite sure, because she said, but she does write on the wall, Wednesday must die, so I'm just like, maybe she could be the villain. We don't know, we're not quite sure, but maybe she could be. Mm-hmm. Never know.
Yeah, for sure, but how excited are you for season 3?
I'm super excited. As soon as it comes out, I'm going to watch every single episode until the last episode comes out.
Yeah, and I think the good news is that I don't think we'll have to wait 3 years for a new season.
Can at least like come in like 2 years? I'm just hoping for that.
Well, I believe they announced that it should be out in 2027.
So 2 years. So by the time it comes out, I'll probably be 12. So
yeah. So that's not that long. That's not too bad.
It's not that long from here, so which is very good. So yeah.
So yeah, I mean, both seasons are really, really cool. And what I think's very funny is that the writers... So one of my favorite TV shows is Smallville. And Smallville was a show that ran... I actually covered this show on my podcast, if you guys want to go check it out. It's one of my newer episodes. But Smallville was the origin story TV show for Superman. It shows Clark growing up in his town of Smallville when he was a teenager.
Yep.
And the guys who wrote the first 7 seasons, they're the writers for the Wednesday show. Because I remember watching an interview with them, and they were talking about they were wanting to do a show. They wanted to do something to inspire their daughters. So they're like, how about we do a Wednesday Addams show? And
ever since they came out, I've been obsessed with it. I even have a Wednesday poster that Chrissy gave me for Christmas.
Oh yeah, you have a lot of Wednesday stuff in your room. Like I remember when I went to a C2E2 convention back in May, I believe it was, I brought you back this really cool like art poster.
Yeah.
It has like all the different Wednesday characters. It has Jenna Ortega as in the center.
Mm-hmm.
It has all the other Wednesdays from out throughout the years, around the room.
Yeah, and also he gave me pop heads.
Yep.
Like he gave me a limited edition, like Wednesday one that she has before, like cello.
Yeah.
He also got me something from when we went for vacation last year to wait a minute.
Oh, Enid. It was the Enid one when she's in her dress from from season 1. So we were on vacation this past summer. I think it was in Gatlinburg, and like I was just walking down this like shop area, and I walked into this little store. They were selling baseball cards and stuff, and I look over. They had a small little like Funko Pop section, and for like $10, I saw they had Enid from season 1 and like that dress that she wore, and I'm just like, I gotta get this for you. So I literally bought it. I remember your reaction. You were just like, "Oh my gosh!" You loved it.
And ever since I got that thing, it's been sitting in my room, and I've just been obsessing over it. And I also have a Wednesday shirt. I have like 2 Wednesday shirts that I love to wear and stuff. And I just really like it. I even dressed for Wednesday one year for Halloween. So
yeah, you dressed up for Wednesday last Halloween, didn't you?
No, it's not last Halloween. It was the year after that. I was in 3rd grade, I believe.
So something I wanted to ask you, Channing. So I want to take you to conventions one day.
I would love to do that because I would love to meet a lot of people that I've seen in different shows and stuff, and I just love to do that.
Yeah. So if you could meet one actor from the Wednesday show, who would it be?
Oh, that's hard because I really want to meet Agnes. I really want to meet Enid. I also really want to meet Wednesday. So hard. I don't think I'm going to be able to meet Wednesday, though, because, like, she's always busy with other movies.
Yeah, she might be too big for conventions, but,
Yeah.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I would definitely like to meet Jenna Ortega. I would love to meet her.
Yeah, me too. But I also really like to meet Enid or Agnes. I love those 3 characters a lot and stuff, and I just really love all 3 of those characters. Especially because season 2, Agnes was obsessed with Wednesday whenever she first got there. She kept following her and stuff. And then, like, she wanted to be friends with her so much, but then Wednesday's just like, I don't want to be friends with you and stuff. And she just cried and everything. But they're still friends, I hope. And I hope she comes back in season 3.
Yeah, so Agnes is a brand new character that gets introduced in season 2, and I think she was a great addition to the show.
Yeah.
Because now our friend group's a trio. Agnes, Enid, and Wednesday. They're now a trio.
Exactly.
And I don't know why, but the 3 of them kind of reminded me of the 3 witches from Hocus Pocus.
Oh my gosh,
like, I was really getting that vibe with the 3 of them. Like, am I wrong? What do you think?
Yeah, I totally got it. Because, like, there's, like, 3 of them and everything. Because they're, like, a trio. Then Wednesday, Enid, and Agnes are a trio, too. And everything. I just really like that.
And Enid's Agnes's ability is that she can go invisible. And one of my favorite scenes in the show is when Wednesday and Uncle Fester are talking, and Fester knows she's there straight away and shocks her. Nobody sneaks up on me, kid. Yeah.
And she's just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, she just has this look of like nobody's caught her before,
Yeah, but he's a fast one, so he can count anyone in like 2 seconds.
And I thought it was funny how he was giving her hints, maybe tippy-toe on the floorboards to make it not so obvious. With your footsteps or something.
Yeah, she's just like, thanks for the tip. I'm probably not even going to use that.
Yeah, exactly. Now, do you think in season 3 we should learn more about her backstory and her family? Because honestly, we don't learn that much about her, do we?
Yeah, we don't. Like, I would love to meet her, like, mom and dad to see if she has any, like, brothers or sisters or anything like that. Because then it would be really funny if she has, like, a brother or something, and Wednesday's just like, oh my goodness. Or, like, has, like, a goth brother or something like that. And she's just like, oh my goodness gracious. And I'll just be like, I'm totally into this now.
Oh. But yeah, there's a lot of cool opportunities in store for season 3, and I'm very excited to see what they do.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it because I've been counting on days even and stuff, and I'm just like really excited about season 3. I'm just hoping it just goes very, very fast because I want to watch it so badly.
Yeah, definitely, and I think it'll definitely be worth the wait.
Oh, definitely.
Now, one last thing I'll ask you. I get a chance to ask you this, Chang. So, if you ever got to meet, the actors who played Wednesday, Enid, or Agnes, what would you say to them? Like, what?
I'll just be like, "Hi, you guys' biggest fans. Ever since I saw you guys' show, I've been loving it. And I just love to have. I have some posters out like you guys signed and everything. And I'm really glad to meet you and everything. I'll just love to meet them though, because they're really nice actors and everything, and I just really like to meet all of them."
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah, I just imagine you'd probably lose your mind.
I'll just be like, "Christian, thank you."
Yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, there's a lot of conventions like in St. Louis and Chicago that I'd love to take you to someday. Like they do. You want to talk about having fun? Conventions are one of the best things to attend. I love them.
Yeah, like there's a student that always goes to conventions every year, I think, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I usually go to one every year. I was lucky to go to 2 this year.
Yeah. And both of the times you're just like Indiana Jones because you're obsessed with that character. So.
Excuse me. I'm not obsessed with it.
Sure, you have like 2 hats that represent. You have a whole outfit. You have a lot of posters of all the movies and everything. You even have some pop heads of him. You even have quite a lot of Indiana Jones stuff. You even sent a letter to him and he sent you back. I think you're quite obsessed with him because, yeah, all that.
Obsessed is a little strong, don't you think?
Sure. We even saw the Indiana Jones movie in the movie theater and you dressed like him while we were watching it.
Oh, how could I not?
Yeah.
You think I was going to let that opportunity slide? No.
You just, as Indiana Jones to a lot of conventions, I can even see a picture of you right now of a person just dressed like that.
That's my picture. Yes, that's my picture with Bruce Campbell.
Yeah. So, you are crazy obsessed with him. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posters of him. And I think probably a lot more.
Alright, I appreciate the little rant of you roasting me on my favorite movie character of all time. Do I even
You even have DVD posters. You have even have DVDs. Even have DVD thingies that you used. I don't have the
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You literally just earlier in this episode you were already talking about your Wednesday collection. You have no room to talk, girly. You have no room to talk.
Well, you have a lot. I'm gonna judge you for a minute. You have a lot of posters in your room. A lot. You even ran out of room.
So, what's the problem?
You have a lot of posters everywhere. I can't even count how much you have. You even have some on your door. Even some outside of your room.
I ran out of room. What do you want from me?
I only have 3 posters. You probably have at least 50 in your room.
Alright, fine. Okay, look. You don't have to call me out like that on my show. I invited you, and you're gonna do me like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot, sister. I love you too, by the way. Okay, well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this very awesome recording. We will definitely have to do more of these in the future. I think it'd be cool you and I could talk about, maybe sometime you and I can do an episode talking about the Addams Family movies.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be really fun, but I just need to rewatch them.
Yeah, we have to rewatch them again, because it's been a while, and also, I was thinking, would you like to cover Stranger Things with me?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that.
Because Stranger Things Season 5 just not came out a few days ago, and also, the few new episodes are coming out this Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're down to the final 5 episodes, and that show will be finished. You and I will definitely have to do a recording talking about that.
Oh yeah, I've seen season 1, but I did miss. I just missed like a few seasons, but I did watch season 5 with Mom, so I think I caught it.
Yeah, she's a big fan of the Stranger Things show as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll definitely have to do that at some point. But thank you guys for listening to this one. I hope you guys had a lot of fun listening to this. I've been dying to do this episode with my little sister. This has been a very special recording. It was great getting to talk to her about Wednesday. And I'm very excited for our future episodes together. This has been a lot of fun. Did you have fun, Channing?
Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm ready to lay down for a minute because yeah, I'm just ready.
Oh. For anyone who doesn't know, she is extremely lazy.
Hey!
You would be in your PJs all day if Mom and Dad... They literally have to order you to get normal clothes on. You are such a lounge rat. It's not even funny.
I just like being comfy, okay? I'm a comfy person.
Oh,
I'm wearing pajamas right now, just saying that.
Oh, it's all about you, huh? It's all about me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 10 years old and I give Christmas gifts to my parents and you and Connor.
Alright, fine, fair enough. You got me Christmas presents. Alright, fair enough. Fair. It's a fair point.
I'm a good person. I'm nice.
Air quotations on I'm nice.
I am nice.
You literally punched me You punched me today.
Well, that was just for fun, okay? And I said sorry after. That was by accident.
Oh, yeah, punching me in the face. Yeah, that was
by
an accident.
Yes, it was by accident, I promise.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, sure. It was an accident. But happy...
That's what brothers and sisters do. Duh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
He bothers me all the time, too, so...
Don't listen to her, she's crazy.
You went into my room once I was trying to have my relaxation time, and you're just like, I'm gonna take your remote. And I'm just like, no, I'm watching my show. Get out of here.
I took the remote from you once. Relax.
Mm-hmm. You took it, at least 2 million times.
2 million. A little dramatic, this one. But anyway, hey, happy holidays to all you guys listening to this. Hope you enjoyed the little rant of us trying to roast each other. But happy holidays, and thank you for listening. And until next time, I'm Christian Taylor.
And I'm Channing Taylor.
And you are listening to the Tales of Music and Film.